Good afternoon, Man, it is scorching hot out here. Beautiful day. Being able out to enjoy the fresh air. I have to say, honestly speaking, hey, God is good. God is good. God is good all the time. You know what? What I'm gonna talk about, being able to reflect back on that four-letter word we call life. Like I say, I grew up way too fast that even though I was out there making fast money, guess what? I really didn't have a chance to really enjoy myself. We didn't take the time out to enjoy ourselves. So what the sense of having it if you really didn't enjoy yourself? Now as you get older, or even back then when you out there, it's like setting goals, having goals like, okay, I'm out here, I'm doing the wrong thing, I'm making fast money. What I need to do, think about the future, be prepared for the future. And a lot of times, guess what? A lot of people, we wasn't ready for the future. Why? Because once again we didn't even know whether we was going to get out that day being alive, that week being alive, that month being alive, because of everything that was going on, everything that we was into. So now as you get older and you can appreciate things more, you're starting to see, man, like, what is life? Imagine if you didn't have no problem. If we didn't have no problem, you didn't have no bills, you didn't have no responsibility, you didn't have no health issue, you didn't have no problem in the world. Imagine that. To me, if you didn't have no problem, I don't think life would be worth living. Because each and every day that you wake up and you wake up to the same thing over and over, that's boring to me. So to me, it's like, how do we deal with problems? How do we deal with adversity? And what you got to do is you got to deal with it straight on. You got to deal with it with that positive energy, knowing that regardless of what you're going through, good, bad, or ugly, guess what? You can overcome it. You are strong enough. This is what we have. The most powerful thing that we have is our mind. Our mind. Our mind is the most powerful thing that we have. Because what we got to do is we got to think. You got to constantly think positive. Positive over negative. I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me. Think about it. How many times right now, I know when I was a kid and I say to myself, look, I don't want to go to school. So what you start talking about, like thinking about, you're telling your parents, hey, my stomach hurt. And next thing you know, your stomach's not hurting, but you done said it enough that guess what? Your stomach start to hurt. So automatically what it's telling you, your mind. The mind can basically right now create positive thought, negative thought, and that's what we feed off. We feed off that energy. And what we have to do is out with the negativity, in with the positive. Believe in yourself. Get out there, enjoy life. Saying if you need to lose weight, get out there. Start eating right. Start dieting. Start, exercising. Start doing all the things that you need to do to get back out there, to get into shape. If you want to, right now where's financially, like saving, start sacrificing. Start like each and every day. I don't care if you only save $1 a day, $5 a day, or whatever. Save what you can save. Build towards the future, because that's what it's all about. It's not how much money you have. It's not how much money you make. It's what you do with it. Because once again, a lot of times we get caught up into the wrong thing. A lot of times what we get caught up into, we in love with materialistic things. Be in love with yourself. Be in love with your wife. Be in love with your kids. Be in love with your mother. Be in love with your brother, your sister, your father. Be in love with life. That's what it's all about. This is Glaze Gibbs signing off on this hot, super hot Sunday. See me? Yankee, Yankee. See my shirt? Representing all lives matter. Signing off. Glaze Gibbs. Follow me on Glaze Gibbs YouTube, Glaze Gibbs IG. For a signed copy of the Glaze Gibbs Beyond Lucky book, email me Brian BrianGibbs 1201 at yahoo.com. One love.